rumors are true. Names that are legendary. StockLegends.com.
Hello, StockLegends.com here. Today we're looking at Apii for October 4th, 2011. We're looking at a daily chart. This goes back to right around mid-July. Not a lot of activity here. And we can see volume starts to come in the stock, and you can see the price starts to take off. We have a nice run all the way from about, this is 4 cents of a low to 33 cents of a high. So what we want to do is we can see the stock is moving in an upwards trend. So what we want to do is grab a support line and draw it along all of our low points. And this is our upwards trend line. This is a support line pushing the prices up higher. And when we break below it, it signals the stock needs to reverse into a pullback. You can see right around mid-September, we broke our support trend. Also looking at our momentum indicator, the MACD, you can see that we were trending in an upward fashion. MACD lines also crossed down here just after we broke the support, suggesting that the stock's going to move from an upward trend into a downward trend. So we've got coinciding sell signals here with the MACD and the support trend both going off at the same time, giving that sell signal. So what we want to see, so basically what happens here is the stock moves into a downtrend. We're going to take a look at the high points, and we've got the same sort of situation where we have the support pushing it up, but now we have resistance pushing it down. So if we look at our high points, we can draw a nice trend line here. You can see we've connected with it several times, so we know it's a nice trend line, and we also know that when we break it, we're going to see a reversal. You can see it built up some support here right at 5 cents, so we're going to put a support line in here. Okay. Now we had a breakout and we had a run from 5 to 11 cents, and now we've got a multi-day consolidation. So these consolidations are going to suggest either the trend's going to continue on up, or we could have a pullback to 5 cents. Now, to give us that signal of which way the stock's going to go from here, we want to look at volume. If it's perfectly normal for volume to be light on a pullback, but what we want to see is the volume to increase or start decreasing, and that's going to give you the signal. We can see here that volume is starting to pick up a little bit. We had 67,000 shares traded today, so there could be a little bit more interest generated here, and we're coming up to test that resistance area right around 11 to 9 cents. We've got resistance up in here, so once we break this level, we should see a continuation of that run. We need to look at the momentum indicator to sort of suggest which way momentum's going. You can see that these MACD lines are starting to converge and cross over. That's a positive sign. Also, the histogram is moving over the zero signal line, suggesting that we are going to be confirming an upwards trend. You can see that the accumulation, which is previously moving down, is now starting to reverse back to the upside, coinciding with the upward trend. And we can also look at RSI as well. Similar patterns. We've got the RSI was overbought here around 70 to 90. You can see that generally when it peaks up here, it has a little bit of a pullback or consolidation. Again, up here, when we had that spike over 70, we had a little bit of a pullback, and this time we broke the support. Currently, RSI just bottomed off 30, currently sitting very close to 43, so it's still in the oversold area. It has a lot of room to run to the upside.